Hi, good afternoon, BC families. This is Mr. Campbell, the Assistant Principal at Brooklyn Science and Engineering Academy. Last week, we issued a remote learning survey in which we were eliciting feedback from families, students, and teachers on our remote learning platform. Um, some of the things that came up were frequently asked questions, and so we decided to not only answer those questions with text, but also make some videos to talk about some of the systems that we have. So this video is about our school schedule, our suggested daily schedule, and the due dates for work. I'm going to share you on a window so you can see what I am seeing. Okay. So this is the Brooklyn Science and Engineering Academy website, brooklynsea.org. You can visit this site for a lot of information, some of which is up here underneath distance learning. Okay, so in the distance learning tab, there are a couple of videos already that we posted in March about just managing the work and how to engage in this. There's also other information for parents and additional links down at the bottom. We are going to be talking about the suggested schedule, which you can find right here. You can also make it bigger by clicking on it. So this is a suggested daily schedule for students. What does that mean? You know, we understand there's a lot of different issues at play right now. There are students that are sharing devices with siblings. There are people that don't have access to a device regularly. There's spotty internet. We know that there's a lot of different factors that are going on right now, and so we're trying to be flexible with that, but also provide structure for students so that they can stay on top of their work, because it's very important to us as a school that we maintain a high quality of education for students as best as we possibly can, and that students have a continuance of their learning. So in the morning, there is a time we're suggesting that students get up and submit their attendance in their Google form each morning. That attendance is posted in the Google Classroom every day. I'll do another video on that because there's been a lot of questions about attendance. That form is usually posted by 7 to 7:15 in the morning, so students can be logging into that at that time. The same form is used in every single classroom. So if you log your attendance in my class, you can do it again in math class and do it again in science class. That's fine. I'd rather you err on the side of having too many attendances logged than having none. So the rest of the schedule is set up so that there's some time that you can try and follow and do some instruction throughout the day. That instruction might look different depending on the day for different teachers. Some teachers are holding live meets with students. Some teachers are pre-recording videos and posting those videos. Some teachers are posting resources that are already found online. Whatever that structure is, it's going to be different probably for every teacher, and it might be different for the same teacher across different days. We're encouraging students to log in and see and view that material, or log in and speak with teachers if it is live. That way you can make sure that you are understanding what the content is that you're supposed to be learning for that day. There's also work that teachers are posting, and I'll do another video about how to see that work. But the schedule is there to help try and keep students on track. Now, if I can't log in at 8:35 a.m. for my ELA block, okay, that's fine. Teachers who are holding live meet sessions are recording meets, and then they can post them later. So if you miss it, you can view it at a later time. And a lot of teachers, like I said, are using pre-recorded videos and things that they can post that you can view anytime. The only thing that we do ask is that you log your attendance every single day, because it does count. The DOE is collecting attendance, and we have to submit it every single day. And so if you're not filling out that form on a daily basis, then your attendance is not logged. So please make sure you do that. Like I said, there'll be another video on that. As far as the rest of the schedule is concerned, there's instructional blocks through 12:10. After which we have office hours from 1 o'clock to 1:50 with teachers. So if you have any questions, you have anything that you need to talk to a teacher about regarding the work or not understanding it or a grade, you can feel free to shoot them an email and ask the question. They may or may not send you a Meet link. Many of our teachers are also posting Meet links on their own classrooms so that you can just come in and ask them questions during that time. Like I said, it's different for different teachers, and so the best way to communicate with them is via email. If you have any questions about the schedule, you can feel free to reach out. One last thing that I wanted to say was that there is a deadline for work on Fridays. This deadline does not mean that you can't turn in work until Friday. In fact, we prefer you turn it in before Friday. But the deadline is there so that you don't get weeks behind on work, because if there is no deadline and it's just an ongoing thing, there are some students that might get very far behind and won't be able to catch up. And there are some teachers that won't be able to grade. Most teachers won't be able to grade 500 assignments if they're coming in all the last minute. So you are still being held to attendance. You are still being held to submitting your work. So please do that in a timely manner. Most teachers are posting deadlines on that work, which is whether it's that day or the following day. Now you'll notice with Google Classroom, you can still turn in work late with that. It will say submitted late. And we're trying to be flexible with families, especially if we know about different situations regarding technology or people who may be sick. So we are mindful of that, but please try and stay on top of the work. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. We are here for you. We're here to support you. Thank you very much and have a great day.